Alright guys, welcome back. I'm not gonna mulligan. We're on the draw with a nice little curve, 1-2, and we have our bomb, so I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna put down Duty Bound Dead first, and ship the turn. Next turn, we probably play Bloodthrone Vampire, but we'll take a look at what's going on here. So we'll swing. Smack him for 1, and drop a Bloodthrone Vampire. That was a misplay. I should have put my Evolving Wilds down. I guess I'll put my Evolving Wilds down this turn unless I get a 3-drop. Centaur Courser blanks our attack a little bit. And Evolving Wilds. We get attacked, but that doesn't do anything. He's going to swing at us, and I'm fine just waiting here. Probably going to get myself, I don't think it matters. We have double swamp, triple plains. I guess I'll get myself a plains. It's going to attack. Thank God there's no Bloodthirst anymore. Don't have to worry about Gorehorn Minotaurs coming out on 4. Even though all that we would have to... Alright, Prey Upon is fine. I feel like that might have been a little bit of an aggressive Prey Upon. So we'll get a swamp here. Go okay. Put out a War Falcon. And I missed a damage there. I should have just attacked him with my Bloodthrone Vampire, but I guess that happens. He's going to hit us for 3. Looks like he missed a land drop last turn. He hit his land drop this turn. He's going to put a Primal Hunt Beast out, so we're in a bit of trouble. We could really use some of the removal out of our deck. Basically to buy a turn, so I can double block the Primal Hunt Beast, murder the Centaur Courser. I don't think there's any target creature gets hexproof. Maybe I should just wait because Nafox is just going to be able to straight up kill that Courser. I think maybe what I do is I... oh, that is horrible. So yeah, I'm just going to murder this. Oh, it is sacks a creature. Wow, that's a pretty big game. I may end up trading War Falcon here to save myself from taking the damage, but we'll see. If he's got like a murder or something like that, we're in a bit of trouble. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer for Nafox. That would make me very happy. No, it looks like he does have an answer for Nafox. Oh, Mavani. That's okay. So he gets to sack Mavani here. Well, that's a little awkward, but we've got a pacifism, so that's good. I'm going to chump here to save the damage. It's going to be very hard for us to come back from this, so hopefully our deck provides us with constant answers. So I can ambush him on the backswing. I'm just going to swing Nafox here. Show of Valor looking pretty bad, but we might be able to get him on the block with a trick. I mean, he is gaining 1 life a turn right now. The reason I did that is that now he can't gain the 5 life. If you were curious, he puts Deadly Recluse out. And that's a little awkward for us. Let's see here. So, I pacifism the Deadly Recluse, and he's got to sack something to our lord here. I'm gonna go Yeah, I'm gonna put the Battleflight Eagle out. Because if he's got to bounce his own Primadox, I'm fine with that. This also gets 8 damage in, plus a creature. So now he's got to bounce his own Primadox. I don't know if I take a swing here, because I have to be concerned about trample off of his hexproof, and a 4/4 is not going to do it, so he bounces the Primadox, swings in. I sort of have to chump. It's hard to race at this point, but if I leave, I guess my choice is next turn to leave Nafox back and worry about getting blown out by Titanic Growth. I think what I'm going to do actually here is just chump. The deck might provide me with answers. If he's got a Titanic there, I just lose, so he definitely does not have Titanic in his hand. But he is looking for a fatal swing. So if I attack with Nafox, he's got to bounce that, and he comes in with this guy next turn, which I can chump Show of Valor, keep my guy in turn. He goes up 5 life, loses 1 life. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ship the turn, and if he wants to... If he wants to battle in, then I'll take his Hunt Beast from him. And he does. So he did have the Titanic and decided not to kill me, which is very, very strange. My Nafox still dies. Anyway, we lose this game. Mark of the Vampire on Primal Hunt Beast is pretty brutal. I don't think we have any answers yet. That's even more awkward. So, a little bit of weird plays from our opponent, but also kind of a weird little dirtly hand. We definitely want to shove in a race. I'm going to take out Duress. You know what? No, I'm going to leave Duress in. I'm going to take Rain of Blades. For some reason, I didn't have Angelic Benediction in, which is definitely a misplay. So for Angelic Benediction, I'm going to go ahead and take out the Zombie Goliath. No, I don't want to take out Zombie. Yeah, I do want to take out Zombie Goliath. Alright, submit. We'll go to game 2 here. Sorry about the misplays, guys. I'm still very much, I'm very out of practice. I kind of, as soon as Dissension hit, Dissension is the wrong set. As soon as the second set in the Innistrad block came out, I kind of would like to play first. We would not like to mull that hand. When the second set came out, I kind of stopped playing Magic for a while. I don't really have a great, I don't really have a great methodological reason for why I wasn't interested in playing Magic. The biggest reason was I kind of got tired of people bumming me out about Magic. And so I'm very much out of practice in playing the game. I really haven't had an opportunity to jam a lot of game time in. Basically, all I've been playing is Commander with my my buddy, who you will all meet because he will be casting with me when he gets back from vacation. So we've got some pretty nice Exalted setup. We're going to be able to smack him with a 4/4, which is always nice to be able to apply pressure. Sure, he can do that if he wants. So here, let's see, Crusader. I'm just going to swing with Duty. I could leave him up. I don't think this deck has much merit in playing super defensively. But next turn, Crusader gets to smash into him for 4. And if he keeps offering me the trade, because all he gives up is a card he's already gotten value on, and I give up an Exalted creature. No, he can have the 4 damage. He's very welcome to. Removal spell would be nice. I'm not comfortable pacifisming either of these creatures, because pacifisming the Elvish Archdruid just seems bad. If he goes, like, you know, equip on the Archdruid or equip on the Visionary, then I'd consider pacifisming that creature. If he swings with both to get in for all that damage, I'm fine with that as well. You know, I could kill a creature with Show of Valor here, which I'm probably going to. Just double block, Show of Valor. He's going to think about attacking, and he's not going to. He's going to deny the attack. I'm going to duress him before combat. We'll take a look at what he's playing with. He's going to go for the Titanic Growth, and I'm fine. Basically, I just duress the Titanic Growth out of his hand, except this time I get a Plummet, which means I essentially just 2-for-1'd him, and I don't actually have to swing. I could swing with the Crusader of Ordric, which is actually really funny, and hose him, and I think I'm going to do that. If he denies the block, then it's not a very good play for him. Hopefully he thinks I just miscalculated the Exalted triggers and snap blocks. Looks like he's going to. Show of Valor, knowing he has no way out of it. Killing his creature, taking his Titanic, and still rocking the double pacifism. I don't have enough to regen, which is definitely relevant, but we didn't let his little elf get bigger, and he's down to 10. We're at 14 with double pacifism, which I feel pretty good about. He can attack here if he really wants to. Try to force me to trade my Exalted creature, but I'm just not willing to do that. So here's a question. I don't think there's a board sweep in green that I have to necessarily be super paranoid about. I'm going to probably force him into blocking my Crusader, and next turn I'm able to fly over him. Crusader of Ordric, our Keldon Warlord here, is getting pretty filthy. I mean, he's an 8/8 off the double Exalted triggers. He's kind of a nice Exalted beater. That's one thing that I noted. TSG, Tristan Shawn, he's just going to take it. Ripping Fatal next turn? Oh, okay. Alright, so he's got Eva, but he's dead. Because unless he has a flying blocker. I mean, this guy's really hosed on his mana. I don't know. Oh, she's an elf? That's kind of cute. I didn't even think about that. So, we show him the Essence Drain. I just kill him, I think. Pow. Nice little win there. We still had the crazy answers in our hand, and we're drawing to even more answers. So yeah, that felt good. That felt more like how I want this deck to operate. I don't think there's anything I want to side in. I didn't see an inordinate number of 1/1s that I'd like to hose with Rain of Blades or anything like that. So, and I also don't think this is the type of. I mean, if this was like, yeah, I don't know what Rain of Blades is supposed to be doing. Knight of Infamy into. It'd be nice to have a 1-drop, but I don't think we can mull this hand. It might be a little bit dangerous just because we have 2 land and we've been hosed on the 2 lands before. But we'll see. Alright, well that doesn't help us get there. Erase might be able to get us pretty filthy here if he goes all in on a Mark of the Vampire. Well, we got there. We got our land, which essentially is going to lead us to a turn 2 Crusader Odric, which isn't really very good at all, but I mean, he gets to hit me for free off of his Wolfback, his Timbermaw Wolf, and I get to crack him back for 3. We also have Show of Valor if he wants to trade his Elvish Archdruid. Then I am fine at trading his Elvish Archdruid. Yeah, you know what, he's got enough elves that I think swinging here, because he's going to take the block. Oh, he's just going to take 3 damage. Alright, well I'm fine with that too. This guy wants to race. I have a bit of life gain, and he doesn't. I feel like Essence Drain kills everything I needed to, and if I really, really needed to, I could jump here. But I'm not going to, because obviously Show of Valor turns any... Oh, so he does want to race. Okay, well, I'm fine with racing. You know, I have pretty good answers, I think. He's probably going to pick out... searching for Hexproof, right? That's what I think he is. Can you imagine how good the Knights would be if they had First Strike? God, that'd be so crazy. So Crusader's a safe attack here. It'd be nice if we had a 4-drop, but I don't know how many 4-drop creatures we have. I'd like to Exalted. So he's getting a Dustdale Worm. Which is fine. Basically, I don't have an answer for Dustdale Worm at this particular juncture, which sucks, but I may be able to get it anyway. So now I can crack him with Show of Valor on the backswing. I have a First Striking creature out too. So he's going to Force Mage, giving 2/2 to his, what, Wolf? Oh no, Mawani. Sure. He's going to attack. I'm going to block. A land would be really nice. Show of Valor, killing your elf, First Strike it. Take 4, go to 10. Get a land, and then we're going to Essence Drain the Elvish Archdruid. If he blocks here, it just gets better for me, I think. Alright. So here he cracks me for 4. Next turn, Battleflight Eagle. Does some pretty nasty things. So he's got to get to 7 before I kill him, basically, is what the problem is. Is what the situation is right now. And he can't attack me with Visionary because I First Strike it to death. So he's going to rage in with these 2 guys. And at this point, I don't think trading 2 damage from my Crusader is worth saving the 4. Well, that's a pretty big game. Still have to worry about the Titanic growth here. If I let a creature, I gotta kind of play my cards carefully. I mean, I suppose if he offers the trade and I trade the Eagle for a Force Mage, that's okay. But he's gonna go Dustdale. Oh no, he's gonna go Predatory Rampage here, and I'm. Does that just kill me? I think it does. That's pretty brutal. So, order blockers. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's a 3-for-1 for him, but I kind of got to take it. You know, I really don't want to let his creature live, and my Crusader now looks pretty embarrassing. So now if he goes Dustdale Worm, he's just going to attack. Yeah, here's his Dustdale Worm. So I don't have regen up, but he can't take this attack. So he has to block. And so do I. However, we're both in a top deck war. And his top deck looks a lot better than mine. Well, we got there. We got there. Right now, it depends how live his top deck is. My guess is he's got a mid full of creatures and I got nothing, but he's got to make an attack and trade, and then leave his Centaur Corsair tapped out, possibly die. Yeah, so that's what he's doing. Oh, so I'm just dead. Well, that's nice. This guy's top deck was really live. He had a very nice deck. And we didn't have anything in the late game. So, that's a loss, but, I mean, it was well fought for us. This is the reason I play Swiss, obviously. In the beginning is because it's just too expensive otherwise. So, I will see you guys for round